I can't explain the vibes, but they're great. I've never sobbed to a book before. These are not tears of sadness, these are tears of rage. Hi everyone, my name's Emily and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be reading sports romances for a week. So I wanted to do this video because sports romances are probably my favorite kind of romance books. First, we have Finding 13 by Chloe Walsh. There's 691 pages and the font is pretty small. So I'm kind of nervous that this is going to take me like half of the week to read, and this one features rugby players. I've never read a rugby romance before, so first time for everything. I don't even know what rugby is, to be honest. Like, I always thought it was the same thing as football, but it's not. Someone please educate me in the comments. And speaking of football, the next book is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I have heard nothing but good things about this book. Then I also have, this is one of my most anticipated books for this readathon. It's The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. I read Mile High last week and it was my favorite book of 2023 so far, and everyone's been saying that this one's better than Mile High, and the cover is just so beautiful. And this one features basketball. The next one is Colty by Mariana Zapata. I think this is probably the most popular soccer romance that I've seen around like the book social medias. I also have this one on audiobook. Next we have Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This one obviously features an ice skater and an ice hockey player. Then I have Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is following a, what is it, like a bull rider? Yes. He's a professional bull rider. So I'm excited to enter my cowboy era. Also, look how pretty this cover is. It's like so pretty in pink. I love her. And then the last one is Throttled by Lauren Asher. I forgot for a second. This one features Formula One racers, and that's all I know about this one. I've heard kind of mixed things about this one, but hopefully I like it. So yeah, this is my stack for the week. So I'm gonna post a story on my Instagram. If you don't follow me yet, you should. It's at Emily's Reading Nook. I'm gonna post an Instagram story with a poll with like all of the books for this week, and I'm just gonna ask you guys which one I should read first, and I'll update you guys in the morning with the results, and we'll go with that one. So I am posting this video very late. I recorded it in March and things have just been so busy in my life. I've been working a lot and doing a lot of like internships, stuff like that, experience hours for grad school, which I'm applying to, which has been very stressful, but that's why this video is coming out so late. But hopefully you still enjoy the content. Applying to grad school and just getting ready for it has been taking a large toll out of my mental health, and this kind of segues into today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. Regardless of if you have a clinical mental health issue or if you're just a human who lives in this world and is going through a hard time, therapy can give you the tools to help you approach life in a different way. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible, and this is super important because finding a therapist can be very hard, especially when you're limited to the options in your area. BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist so much easier because it's completely remote, and by filling out a few questions, BetterHelp can help match you to a licensed therapist in as little as a few days. And if you feel like you and your therapist aren't connecting, you can request a new one at any time for no extra charge. It's easy to get matched up with a therapist. If you're interested, the link is in my description. Clicking that link does support my channel, but it also gives you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, so you can get matched with a therapist and see if therapy works for you. So if you're struggling, please consider online therapy with BetterHelp. You can click the link in my description or visit betterhelp.com/Emily. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for supporting this channel. And now back to the video. So it's the next day and it seems like everyone wants me to read Icebreaker by Hannah Grace first. I'm gonna try to actually finish it. Something just fell. I'm actually gonna try to finish it today. I'm on page 50. I read the first 50 pages while I was at my market for my small business today. I'm gonna try to read the last 370-ish pages of this tonight. It's currently 6:33 p.m. and if I read about 60 to 100 pages an hour. I can probably get this done within the next 4 hours. I do have some things to do around the house. I'm in the middle of just putting some clothes away and folding some clothes. I don't know if you can hear the laundry going off in the back, but other than that, that's all I'm gonna be doing today. I'm actually gonna make myself some coffee or maybe some matcha. I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. So I have something to drink while I read and wait for the dryer to finish my laundry. But yeah, I'll update you once I've read a little more of this book. Y'all, I need to get off my stupid phone. Not even because I just need to stop being on it. It's because I keep seeing people's TikToks from the Eras tour and I am so sad and upset and just all of the feelings because I did not get tickets. I wasn't even chosen for a verified fan. Like, I didn't even get to step 1. I'm gonna have the biggest case of FOMO that I've ever had in my entire life. I do have the biggest case of FOMO that I've ever had in my entire life. I just wanna be there. I want the vibes. I wanna see Taylor. It's fine. We're just gonna read Icebreaker to pretend that, you know, I'm in a different world where this isn't happening to me. We can't get everything we want. I got VIP tickets to Sabrina Carpenter. So you win some, you lose some. Here's my coffee, by the way. I'm on chapter 7 and Henry is officially dubbed King Henry. I'm calling him King Henry. He is such a gentleman and such a king. I'm on page 60. I didn't really read much, but I'm having a really good time. Nathan just said, looking at her makes me want to be the funniest guy in the room so I can be the one to make her laugh. So it's the next day. It's Sunday, March 19. Let me put you down. I got about halfway into the book. I'm on page 241. I ended on page 145 yesterday. It's 2:40 p.m. and I think I can finish the last 200 pages. I think it's like 180 pages left actually before I go to bed tonight. And then I'll have my first book done. I'm also going to be driving far today with my family. I can't read in the car because that hurts my eyes and then I just get headaches. So I'm gonna be listening to Colty on audiobook. I have it on Libby. I've only read one other Mariana Zapata book before and it was From Lukov with Love. And I actually wasn't planning on reading this one, but I needed a soccer romance for this video, so I got this one just for that. I have The Wall of Winnipeg in Me. I haven't read it yet. From Lukov with Love was good. I think I rated it 4.25 stars. I liked it, but it didn't really stand out much to me, so maybe I'll like Colty better. But I've heard a lot of people say that The Wall of Winnipeg in Me and From Lukov with Love are their two favorite Mariana Zapata books, so we'll see where this one lies. I'm just gonna be reading Icebreaker and hopefully I finish it today. No, not hopefully, I will finish it today. I believe in myself. I've been annotating the heck out of this. I love this book. If you couldn't tell already, I absolutely love it. And here's my coffee. We're just having a good time today. All right, let's get to reading. So it's 2 a.m. and I've finished Icebreaker. I'm giving it 5 stars. I wasn't expecting to get a 5-star read this early, and I wasn't expecting to love this book as much as I did because I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews on it. A lot of people were saying that it was too slow, but I found myself wanting more of the characters and just wanting more of Anastasia and Nathan and just all the boys on the hockey team, and I need more. I need more of all of them. I hope the next book is of Henry. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I do have to be up by 6, so I'm only gonna get 4 hours of sleep tonight. but I am gonna start Say You Swear tomorrow. Here it is. She's so pretty and shiny. This one kind of makes me nervous because supposedly it's really sad. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna start my football romance for this video, and I'm super excited. Hi everyone, it's currently 12 a.m. the next day. I started Say You Swear today. I didn't really get that far. I only got to page 15. I'm supposed to finish it tomorrow. We'll see if that actually happens. I didn't really know anything about it before going into it. I only knew that it was about football, but so far I know that it's a college romance where they're entering their first year of college, their freshman year of college. She has a friend group with her twin brother and some like basically family friends, and right now they're just going to their beach house for their like last summer trip before they have responsibilities and stuff like that. Then I got up to page 122 of Colty. I was just listening while I was at work to my audiobook, so I got about a fourth of the way through the book. So tomorrow I'm shooting for half, and I'll probably just do the same thing, just listen while I'm at work again. But so far it's good, but I feel like for what we got in the first 100 pages, nothing really happened. It's kind of slow. It's only whizzing by because I'm listening to the audiobook, but I don't know if I would sit there and read all of this. I'm gonna read a little more before I go to bed, and we'll see how far I get into it. I might sleep at like 1:30. I'm not gonna film any more today, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's the next day. It's 8:40 p.m. I barely read today at work. I didn't even like listen to audiobooks or whatever. It's just this week is not starting off well. I'm only 40 pages in, so I'm just gonna crank out most of this book. If I don't finish it tonight, whatever, I'll finish it tomorrow. So far, the first 40 pages have been good. I'm loving the drama. There's a little bit of drama already. One thing about this book, I kind of don't like the writing style. The things that the people say in this book, people my age would never say that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading tonight and we'll see where the night takes us. I'm on page 67 now, and the drama, guys! I feel like I'm watching an HBO show. I can't explain the vibes, but they're great. Okay, so a few updates. Today, I went to Barnes & Noble, and I got Say You Swear on my Kindle, and I read this much. So I'm gonna finish this tonight after I shower. I like it. It has me on the edge of my seat. Like, I love the plot and everything, but half the time I feel like there's no plot. I feel like it's so slow. I feel like this book could have been half the size. There's just so much filler and stuff in between. There is a plot, it's just there's so much filler. And there was also a trope that popped up that I am not particularly fond of. It's not like it's a bad trope, it's just I don't prefer it because it's kind of predictable. But if you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about. Tomorrow, I'm getting my wisdom tooth taken out. So I will be in bed all day after that happens, and I will be reading The Right Move. That's next on my TBR. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow after I finished Say You Swear. Tell me why I'm crapping on this book when it's making me cry. Why am I like actually sobbing? I've never sobbed to a book before. Oh my god. I ran out of space on my SD card. That's why I'm switching to my phone. I've never sobbed like this to a book before. Look at my tears. Ignore the pimple patch. In the beginning, I really thought this was gonna be a brother's best friend type of book. Boy, was I wrong. Page after page is just one sad thing after the other. I can't even read the page anymore. It's blurry. Okay, so it's 11:45 and I just finished Say You Swear. I'm gonna keep it at 4 stars. Even though I was sobbing, it was good, but it could have been like half the size. It did not need to be that long. Now I'm gonna start The Right Move. I'm not gonna read too much tonight, but look how pretty the cover is. One thing Liz Tom Ford knows how to do is how to make a good playlist. There are some good, like, Blast is on here. I never see Blast on book playlist. Toy is on here. Lucky Day, like Kehlani, Janae Aiko. Liz Tom Ford knows how to make a good book, number one. Number two, a good book playlist. All right, I'm gonna start The Right Move. I'm so excited. It's the next day and my wisdom tooth is officially out. I'm here with my meds, some water, and my annotating stuff, and my book. So we're just gonna get to reading. I'm currently on page 166. It's 8:07 p.m. and I'm going to try to finish this before I go to bed so I can just read Binding 13 all tomorrow. As of right now, I do like Mile High a little bit better. This one's good too, don't get me wrong. I just feel like at this point I like Mile High a little better. We still have a little over half of the book left to read. Who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. I'll update you later in the night once I read a little more. It's a lot later, I've already showered, and I'm on page 234. And I'm actually just realizing that Ryan and Stevie are twins, and in Say You Swear, Ari and Mason were twins. I don't really want to spoil you with what's going on, but I don't know, I still am liking Mile High better. Good morning, everyone. So I was able to brush my teeth this morning. Yay! I'm no longer bleeding, but I still put some gauze in my mouth because I'm scared I'm gonna hit the area or something. I don't know. I'm terrified. It's currently 7:15. I didn't get to finish The Right Move yesterday, so I'm gonna try to finish that. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to finish The Right Move. As of right now, it's like a 4-star. But we shall see. Okay, I took out my gauze. I think I'm okay now. And I'm on page 337. I have less than 100 pages left, and I don't know if there's going to be another conflict or not. I'm kind of worried that there will be, but like, what else can happen in less than 100 pages? Well, a lot can happen in less than 100 pages, but I think this is it? I don't know. It's 10:34. I have to take my antibiotics at 11. Hopefully I can finish this before 12 so that way I can just binge Binding 13 until midnight or like 1 a.m. tonight. I'm starving, but we're not going to talk about it. Okay, bye. I'll catch you up later. Liz Tom Ford really wrote this book for the Acts of Service girlies. I have a little less than 40 pages left. I'm having an amazing time. I'm enjoying myself. I'll update you when I'm done. Oh, I just finished and it was so good. I kind of want to give it 5 stars. I did like Mile High more, but I want to give it 5 stars too. Yes, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Guys, just looking at this book is making me nervous. It's 691 pages. I'm just gonna grab some yogurt and we're gonna start this. It's 9:47, almost 10 p.m. and I actually didn't really get that far into the book. I only got to page 96. So we'll see if I can get halfway before I go to bed. So it's Sunday the next day and it's 1:24 p.m. and last night I only got up to page 150 and I was able to read this much this morning, so I'm currently on page 210 now. I'm really liking it so far. It's a little slow, but not so slow that I can't enjoy it. I feel like there are a couple of like unnecessary filler things going on, but I don't know if that'll contribute to the plot later on. Compared to Say You Swear, that one had just like a really big character dump of like random characters that ended up not really contributing to the story that much. Because this one kind of like dumped the characters in, but in a smooth way. I can't explain it. I'm enjoying it so far. I brought my little like gooseneck ring light, so the lighting here is a little bit better. I'm just gonna be reading for the rest of the afternoon. I will get back to reading and I'll talk to you during my next update. So it's currently 1 a.m. I'm determined to read another at least 50 pages before I go to bed. So I got to page 325, so almost halfway through the book, because this has about 690 something pages. I'm really liking it. It's definitely a more character-driven story rather than a plot-driven story, at least for now. Off topic, but I love how this book, whenever you open it or whatever, you can open it flat completely and it won't crack the spine. So this is what we're gonna do for the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's the next day and I'm home from work. This morning I was able to read before I left, and I was able to read at work a little bit too. So I started off the day on page 403 and now I'm on page 476. So we are going to just grind out these last 220-ish pages, a little under 220 pages tonight. It's 5:50 p.m. so I think I can have this done before 10-ish. Also, I ran out of orange tabs, and orange was my color for funny things. I was not expecting this book to be so funny, particularly Gibbsy. Gibbsy makes me crack up. He's hilarious. And also Johnny's mother. I just finished that scene at their house and I could not stop cracking up. It was so hilarious. Let's get to reading. I'm on page 588, chapter 58, and it's come to the point where I'm ordering the second book on Amazon. It's in my cart. Why is it $20? Like, why are indie books so expensive? I wasn't even planning on annotating this one, but it was just so good and so funny. And like, Gibbsy is officially my favorite character. I know he's a side character, but I'm the type of person who loves the funny side character, and that is Gibbsy for me. Blabbering on is just gonna make me waste time, so we're just gonna keep reading. I have a really bad feeling that something bad is gonna happen. Things are leading up to something, and the second book is about the same size, if not bigger than this. I think it might be bigger. I'm not 100% sure, but I have no clue what's gonna happen in these last 60 pages. I don't know if it's gonna destroy me. I don't know if it's gonna set up for a beautiful, happy ending. So I'm kind of concerned, but I'm gonna just keep reading anyway. But I'm just scared. Something is going to happen. I feel like something bad is going to happen, and I don't know if I will be able to cope. The second book is not arriving until Thursday, and I can't even read that one till after the month ends because I have to finish my TBR for this month, for this video. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm going to finish this book and then I'll get back to you, unless there's something that traumatic happens and I need to talk about it, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, it's almost over. Oh no, 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 no. These are not tears of sadness, these are tears of rage. Nah. Where's keeping 13? Nah. Because that is just rude. No. I refuse to read anything until Thursday when Keeping 13 comes in the mail. I think I gotta give it a 5. It was nearly 700 pages, but I was entertained the whole entire time. It didn't feel like 700 pages. You get so connected to the characters. It's definitely a character-driven book rather than a plot-driven book. You really get to know the characters, and like Gibbsy, again, my fave. He's so funny, and like you really get to see their personalities and everything, and you get so attached to them because it's such a character-driven story. If there wasn't as much dialogue and just like banter between characters, this book would have probably been half the size, but it wouldn't have been as impactful and I wouldn't have connected to the characters as much. I'm gonna get ready for bed and I'll update you again tomorrow. My heart is too, I can't even think properly. I can't even talk properly. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I can't do this. Good morning. I'm not gonna make it to the gym in time. It's 7 a.m. So I'm just gonna be reading this morning. Hey guys, so I'm home from work and I got up to page 67. I'm gonna try to finish this book today. I have 350-ish pages to read tonight. So I think it'll be fine because the book itself, like the size of it, is small. The words are pretty big and spaced out pretty decently. It's not like how Binding 13 was. Oh, also while I was at work, I did read a bunch of Kulti, so I got like 66% of the way through. The narrator makes Kulti sound so much more standoffish. Is that the right word? I don't know. I feel like she makes him seem so like he doesn't want to be there. And like in my mind, I'm picturing this really old man, even though he's not that old. But yeah, I'll update you guys more later after I read a little more of my book. Guys, my attention span is not doing it for me right now. I'm on page 95 of Flawless. I didn't really get too far. It's currently 7:40. I haven't been able to concentrate and just read. I'm literally home alone. There are no distractions, but for some reason I just can't. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what's going on with me right now. The book's not bad at all. I think it's because I miss Johnny and Shannon. So this book isn't like capturing my attention as much as I would like it to. He's injured, but he still wants to play because the sport is all that he is. Is this like a recurring thing in a lot of sport romances? Like it feels like I'm reading the same exact thing. But I just finished Binding 13. It just so happened that I started reading Flawless right after. So I'm like, this feels like the exact same book. I mean, there's a lot of different things too, but that is like a big thing in Binding 13. And now it seems like it's gonna be a big thing here too. I'm just gonna keep moving. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. Don't mind the Fortnite on my screen. Just pretend it's not there. So it's Sunday, April 2nd. I was not able to finish all the books on my TBR for this vlog. For this vlog in time before the month ended. I finished this on Thursday, the 30th, and I rated it 3 stars. Because it was good. I flew through it because it was so short and whatever, but it wasn't giving me the vibes that I was looking for. But I did end up getting the second book just because I heard that it's a lot better than the first one. So I did get the second one. This one just, it kind of disappointed me because I've heard such good things about it. I was so excited for my first cowboy romance, but it just wasn't my thing. The characters just lacked a lot of depth that I was looking for. I think especially because I just finished Binding 13 right before I started this book, so it was like going from such a good deep dive into the characters' minds and their personalities and whatever, but in this one the characters felt so two-dimensional. I think that's also because it's such a short book compared to Binding 13. And then I also started this book on the 31st. I was gonna try to finish it. It didn't work out. I feel like Flawless and this book are putting me into a slump. They're not bad books, it's just that because I read Binding 13, maybe it's Binding 13's fault. It was such a good book that I can't, like, there's no funny banter. I feel very deprived right now. So I'm gonna try to push through this book. Look what came in the mail. Keeping 13. I'm so excited. I actually did read the first 45-ish pages already. There's something in these books. It's like crack. So the funny thing is, those were the only clips that I had left of this video. I ended up DNFing Throttled because I just could not get through it. Now that I'm filming this like intro and outro and whatever, months later, it's literally September 27th. I finally finished Keeping 13 and I'm currently halfway through Saving 6 right now. So that's my update on the Boys of Tommen series. But yeah, overall, I think this vlog was a success. I love sports romances, so that wasn't a shock to me. But I think reading Binding 13 halfway through the vlog kind of ruined the rest of the books for me. But I mean, it's the standard now. She's the new standard. Also, Colty, totally forgot about her because I DNF'd her too. I hated it. I got like 200 pages in, something like that. I couldn't do it anymore. Even on audiobook, I could not take it. So I pretty much only read 5 for this video. Technically, I tried to read all 7, but 2 of them just, they weren't clicking. Let me know in the comments if you think I should try to pick them up again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that this video is such a mess. It's literally all over the place. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!